Hey, hello all. Welcome to the first official vlog for the 2016 build season. Okay, on to new things for the 2016 season. We are revisiting two projects I started and never completed last year. One of them is going to be the LED flood project, which I worked on during the build season, which I ran into problems with. I do have the prototypes done, they're working, and I will have those available for next season. But I will be mass producing those as well, and we'll have those for sale sometime during the 2016 season. And I'm planning on vlogging the process of making them, so you'll have that to see. But that's not the first project we're working on. If you watch the vlogs last year, you'll remember back June, first part of June, July, I started making more of my skulls, my paper clay skulls, with the molds, and I had them in baskets sitting all over the place in here. I had the real tiny ones painted white, and then I also had the big ones painted white. The medium size were still in the raw state, as well as the tortured souls. Well, I've gotten them, both of them, all cleaned up. Those are base coated, ready for detailing. The large skulls are ready for detailing, and I just finished these up, and they were base coated white and then had their green on. I still got to go through and detail these out. I've been working on these during the day out here in the shop. At night, on the other hand, I have been working on the little skulls, and that's not a little skull, it's a bag of gems, which I need to alter, but we'll get a few of these out. Here's the red and the green, and I also got blue and yellow eyes. But I just got done getting these all finished, and I've got 311 of each color, so there's 1,244 of them all together. I've got one stage left to do on these, and as you can tell from my workout here, this vlog is going to be on the paper clay skulls. Now, like I was saying, I've got some work to do yet on these. These all need, now that these are finished, I need to clear coat them. But before I can clear coat them, I went and I pulled out 30 of each color. So I got 30 red, 30 green, 30 yellow, 30 blue, and while I am going to be selling the skulls, you know, individually, or, you know, in group packs and stuff, but we will be selling these. I am going to do some necklaces out of these too, which means I'm going to have to go through and drill a small hole in some of these to accept the fitting to hang on a necklace. And that's what I'm going to do now. I got to get my drill press out, get the bit drawn into it, and I'm being vlog bombed on my phone. Someone sent me a towel. Anyway, I got to drill a hole and stuff in these, and then once the hole's drilled, I'll get all the skulls out. We'll get them up on the racks. We've got to get them clear coated. Meantime, while these are being clear coated and dried, which is about a 2-day, 3-day project, depending on how many of these I can get on my metal racks at one time, we're going to be taking the large skulls in and getting the detail work on them done. We got to get the faces drawn on them, and these are the gems I use for the eyes. There's red, green, yellow, and blue in there. Problem is when I bought my gems, I wasn't sure on what shape I wanted, and I looked at ovals, I looked at teardrop shapes, round shapes, what have you. I did not like any of the styles. So what I ended up doing is buying these, and I believe these are 20 or 22 diameter gem, and I've got to run these over my disc sander to flatten the sides out to get the shapes I wanted. Now, that's another project, and there, as you can see, it's a fairly large bag of gems, so it's going to take a while to do that. But that's for those there. Now, I've already got one project done on the skulls, and that's my medallions, and I showed those in an earlier vlog back in 2015. I think it was in July sometime. I showed the finished medallions. It's the same one I sent Goth Gloom, gave to Scare Hollow, and I gave one to Tater too. So We got those. I got those done, and I'm going to be adding to them. So anyway, this project is going to be going and going and going for a little while. That didn't take too long. Got the bag out that I had the skulls for the necklaces in, and I've got them all. You notice I got a small hole in all of them. Got those all drilled. I've got them up on the rack. These are ready for their clear coating. That small hole I drilled, and I went and got one, is to accept that, which is for threading on string. So in other words, you can get turned around the right way here. Run the string through, and it just kind of hangs there. You can wobble, wiggle, what have you. And there's some other ornamentation and stuff that will be on the necklaces too. But anyway, that's what the hole is for. Now, these are ready for the clear coat. I've got 4 more bags in here, all separated. Like these are all green. I got one with the yellow, the red, the blue. I've got to do the same thing with those as I did with these and get them on racks. Once they're all on their racks, I can get my spray gun out. We can get stage 1 of the polyurethaning done on them. Stage 1 is basically just coating the face. And then after they dry for a day or so, I can take them off, flip them over, and do the back sides. All surfaces on these skulls get hit with clear coat to help block everything in. So, and it helps protect them a bit. Well, we made some progress yesterday. Got all the skulls, 1,244 skulls, little skulls, up on their drying racks. And we gave them all a good heavy coat of clear coat, which you can't tell really. But today's project now is I need to get all of them and flip them upside down and give the back sides a clear coat. The clear coating doesn't take long. You know, with this many skulls, time I got my paint sprayer hooked up and loaded up with clear coat, took about 20 minutes to clear coat. What took the time, it was about 2 hours almost, was getting all the skulls up onto the drying racks. I've got to repeat that process now by going through and flipping them over. But that's today's project, is getting second coat, the rest of the first coat done on these. Then they're finished. I can pack them up, put them away, with the exception of that far rack over there. Those are the ones I'm going to be making the necklaces out of. I still have more work. I actually turn them into necklaces. And we'll show you that when we get to it eventually. I also got started on the large skulls too. And well, now that the little skulls are out drying, they've had their second coat, or the back sides of them clear coat, I gotta let them dry overnight. Actually, it only takes about an hour to 2 hours for that stuff to dry. I've got the shop at 84, but I want to let them dry overnight. Let it really set up really good. That means we're down in the basement workshop, and I brought these in last night. These are the largest skulls I do here. And it's time to start doing some detail work on them. I didn't get very far last night with them. I got 9 done, and it does take a while to get the black paint on them in the eyes, the nose, and then doing the mouth. And then of course after that whole basket is, then we got to come back through and gem them, and then do the same thing with what we're doing with the small skulls now, clear coat them. But we're getting to start. I've got to go through that whole basket with black paint and get this face painted on. It will take a while. Hey, welcome to another segment on the Great Skull Project. I have been working on the large skulls. We've got them all painted. They're ready for the detail work. I got these here and I got a pile there. Detail work consists of gemming. I've got 2 different sizes of gems, and I've got 4 different colors of each. These large gems are made to go into the eyes. Now, I've got some small gems. These are a 4mm sized gem, designed to go in on the teeth, on the skulls. Problem I've got is I don't have enough of these 4mm size. I got enough of the green to do all the green ones, but I'm totally out of the blue and I'm running low on the red and yellow. I have an order in for more gems. They just haven't come in yet. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go back over these skulls with what gems I have, get as many done as I can until I totally run out, and then I'll set them off to the side, start working on something else, one of the other skulls, until such time as the gems come back, the gems I ordered come in, and then I can hop back over and get those finished. Now, while I was waiting for the paint to dry, I wanted to let the paint dry a couple of days before I started hot gluing on it. I started going over the necklaces and putting them together. I got the yellow and I got the red necklaces done. I got 6 of each necklace done. I still have green and blue, and I ran into a problem with them. When I ordered these, the beads here are wood beads, and they had to have a fairly large hole in them to accept the cord. Now I wanted them to look a little bit different, the necklaces from one to the other. So I did 2 things. One, these teeth on them, or spines, or whatever you want to call them. I got 4 different types. I got brushed silver, silver, gold, and the black. And each color little mini skull has its own color pattern. As you can tell, that one's got silver, that one's got black. But I also wanted to mix up the coloring a little bit on the beads. So I ordered these. These are also a wood bead. Problem is the hole is real small on it. And the problem I ran into is I was saying I could just run them over my drill press, widen out the holes that way. Problem is that those wood beads also have a ceramic coating on them. My drill bits no likey the ceramic coating. I went through 4 drill bits and only got like 4 or 5, about 8 of them actually drilled out, and quite a few of them shattered in the process of trying to drill them out. So I can't use those beads. So I went on to eBay and was looking around, and the only thing they had the right size hole I needed were these wood beads. So I ordered more of the wood beads last night during vid chat. It's going to be 2 to 3 weeks before those beads come in, which means I've still got green and blue to do. I'm not going to be able to finish them until the beads come in. So for right now, I'm putting the necklaces off to the sides, and we'll finish those when those beads come in. So same problem as what I'm having here. I'm waiting for supplies to come in. But for right now, to kind of clean up this mess, I'm going to go through, I got to get a count on the skulls, divide it by 4 because I've got 4 different colors, and I'm just going to get done what I can get done. And then, since I've got to wait for beads, I'll hop over, and I've still got 2 more different styles of skulls that haven't been painted yet, so I can work on those and what have you. And hopefully by the time I get those done, the new beads will be in, and I can hop back over and get this project fixed up. Now, I know I am jumping around quite a bit in the vlog on the different projects and stuff involved with this skull line. Once I get all the skulls done and stuff, you'll get a look at the end of the video, hopefully, of all the different little things. And before we go to put them up on Etsy, I'm going to be doing some more photographing on them, more professional style photographing on them for pictures to go up on Etsy. So, that'll be down the line. You'll see a vlog of that too. And it'll encompass the skull project, the LED project, and my wife's spice project. So, you'll get a vlog on that, I guess, just about the best way of calling it. Well, it's been a couple of days. We've made some progress on the large skulls, but we've come to a standstill on them. Show you what we got. We got red, we did some yellow, and you'll notice it's the eyes and the teeth. We got the green over here, same way, and then we're down to the blue. And if you notice on the blue, there's nothing on the teeth. That's because I don't have any of the small blue gems. What is the date today anyway? It's the 5th. December 5th. So right now I'm at a standstill. I can't go any further on these until the blues get done. I could. The red, the yellow, and the green are ready for their clear coat. but I want to do them all together, so I got to wait for the blue, my gems to come in, which were supposed to be in between December 9th and December 20th sometime. So for right now, I am going to set these off to the side. What I'm going to be doing next is I've got 2 more different types of skulls sitting out in the shop that have not had any detailing work done to them at all. So I'm going to bring one of those in, and we'll start doing the detail process on it. Unfortunately, it's going to end up being like these. I'm only going to be able to go so far on them because they're going to require small gems as well. So I'll get what work I can do on those done. We'll set them off to the side, and I'll bring the last set in. We'll just kind of keep going until either the gems have come in or I am out of gems and waiting, in which case we'll flop over to a different project. But another segment, we got most of the big skulls done, and you know, so you can get the idea of size here. You know, palm of my hand. You know, they fill up the hand. They're fairly good size. They're about 6 inches long by about 4 inches wide. That's the largest skull I make. So we've gone from the tiny skulls that I was working on to the really big skulls. Okay, another quick segment. I haven't gotten the table cleared off yet. Everything's just as it was last segment, with the exception is my helper's here.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. I had my hand, so I needed a drink. I needed to bring the other skulls in, so she brought my drink down. She was nice to give me a hand. Now these here are the next skulls we're going to do, and so you can get a size comparison there. They're a lot smaller, or maybe it'd be better to go like this. They're a little bit small. That's my medium-sized skull. And right now I'm thinking, as far as detailing, I'm going to detail them pretty much the same as the big skulls. You know, I got to do the eye sockets, I got to get the nose on, and I was thinking about doing the mouth in the same pattern and then putting small gems in the mouth. That's my plan. I might, that might change, you know, once I get to doing it. It depends on how the detail work goes. Well, here we go again, another segment. Been working on these, and we've made some progress, quite a bit of progress actually. We got all the faces painted on, and I have enough gems to get the green done and a handful of the reds done, and that was it. I am totally out of the red gems. I'm totally out of the yellow and the blue, the little gems, that is. I got enough for the eyes, plenty of those. Green, I have enough little green, more than enough green gems to do the next set. But at this point, I'm as far as I can go with these until my supply of gems come in on the red, yellow, and the blue. So, like with the large skulls, these are going to end up having to get packed up in their basket, and they're going to have to wait until my order comes in. I've explained about that several times already. So, as far as I can go with those. Now what we're going to end up doing is, since I can't go any further on those, we're going to get started working on these. I got 223 of these to do, and these are the tortured soul faces. And these are going to end up being in the same state as those. I'll be able to get the greens, these over here, the green gems. I'll be able to do these here with the green gems. I got plenty of supplies for that. But the red, the blue, and the yellow is, you know, I'll get the painting done, I'll get the eyes done, and then any further detail work will have to wait until my order comes in. So we're getting ready to switch over and do these here. I'm not really sure what I am going to do as far as the gem pattern on these or the actual detail. I got the colors picked, and I know I've got the eyes, the mouth to do, probably do the nose as well. And then there's a crease above the mouth. I might do that as well. I'm probably not going to do the eyebrows. Haven't decided yet. We'll do that. I'll get to that when I get to that point. But anyway, we're going to switch over and start doing the tortured souls, which is the last set of skulls I need to do. And then everything's going to be on hold until such time as my gem order comes in. But anyway, on to a different pattern. So we're going to start working on those there, getting those done and out of the way. Well, it's come to pass. I'm finally as far as I can physically go on the project until the gems I ordered come into place. Been working on the tortured souls, and I know it looks like a mess. Get a couple of blues down here and a couple of red. As you can see, I went ahead, we decided to do white for the eyes and the mouth on the paint. And then I've got red gems, blue gems, yellow gems. Nothing in the mouth spot. It's because I don't have the gems for them. What we ended up doing, green was the only one I had gems for. And me and the wife tried several different patterns. We finally decided just to do one gem in the mouth, a small gem. Goes fairly quick, actually. Doesn't take that long just applying one gem. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put these into the basket. It'll get set off to the side just like the necklaces, and they're going to sit there until the gems come in, which can be anywhere in between now and end of the month. Once gems come in, I'll go through all the other baskets, all the other different types of skulls, get them all gemmed. Then they'll go out into the shop and they're going to get 2 coats of clear coat. Once they've had their clear coats, it's basically that part of the project's done. I still have the necklaces to finish. I'm waiting for beads to come in on that, and they're supposed to be in by the end of the month sometime too. So I was thinking here, I think next segment you're going to get, and it's going to be a last segment, it's going to be after all the work's done. You're not going to get any more segments on what's going on with the project. The last segment will be a showcase of all the different skulls, all the necklaces, plaques, everything. I will be taking some high quality footage closer to the convention, prior to the convention, for Etsy. If we once we get the Etsy store up and running, which is going to be April. So, but I'll do a regular on the workbench, with everything, and you'll get to see all the different types of skulls and stuff all together, all the different skull products done for this skull product line. Once that's done, we're going to get into another project, which is going to be for the convention. So we're getting there. Sit back. For me, it might be a couple of days, a couple of weeks before the gems and beads come in. For you, it's going to be next segment.